You're just not doing that on most student trombones. Yeah. I may need to keep this one. So I've just tried the new 355 series trumpet from Schagerl, just arrived. This is the trombone, also in the 355 series. I have never opened this case, and I'm really excited to see what this is like. So this is an advanced student trombone, and as I explained with the trumpet, if you saw that video, what I mean by advanced student is student instruments do range from quite cheap things that you can buy at a supermarket through to almost to intermediate instruments. So these are right up the top of the student range, and I just refer to them as advanced student instruments to make that distinction. So this looks nice. It's always exciting playing a new instrument for the very first time, because you just don't know what to expect. All right. Just as with the 355 trumpet, the 355 trombone doesn't feel like a student instrument from the point of view of quality and how well it plays and how well it projects. At the same time, it doesn't feel too big. It does feel like an instrument made that you don't have to put too much air through to get it to speak, because some of the larger professional instruments aren't the best thing for a student when they first start out. But this, I'd be happy to play this on the gig tonight. And an instrument that feels this good and of this quality is going to last you a lot longer than a cheaper student instrument before you may need to move up to something higher up in the range. But boy, that I'd need to be told that was a student instrument to know. It feels really good. So I get asked sometimes what makes a great student instrument, or any instrument great, the quality. There are little things that go together to give you that feel. I'll give you one example. The slide lock on a lot of trombones is a little welded piece that pokes out like this there, and then the catch that it goes on is out here. The problem with those is after a while of doing them uptight, the little piece bends upwards and your slide's not secure. This has the more high-end thing of a fully knurled knob, and the catch goes inside like that. That's never ever going to work any differently than it does today, which is very secure. That's an important thing on any trombone, but particularly on a student trombone. Another thing is the slide tolerances. Now this slide has come straight out of the case. It has no lubrication on it whatsoever. I've just been playing it with none. And if you listen carefully, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's making a noise because it's not lubricated. But I wanted to play it like that to show you, even with no lubrication, that is perfectly straight. And the tolerances are quite tight, because if they're not, the tuning won't be good. You get leaks. This is quite tight, but it's been made so well and it's so straight that that's perfectly smooth to use with no lubrication. By the way, I'm not recommending you play it like that. You should lubricate it, but I really want to demonstrate straight out of the case that feels great. There's other little touches too, and these aren't so much about playing, but just things that make an instrument feel nice to own. You can see all of these bands that are welded around the trim on the instrument all have that extra little turn on, little knurls and things that you expect on a more expensive instrument. Just makes it a nice thing to hold.